Today we are going to discuss the various terminologies that we see in the modern banking system. The first one is high-tech banking. The word high-tech means using technologies. So, uh, high-tech banking also refers to the use of technology and communication for the purpose of delivering banking products. As you know, we have various technologies like internet banking, mobile banking, and your ATM services. So everything is done with the use of technology. If you go back 15 or 20 years back, you can see that every person who wanted to access banking facilities had to go directly to the bank and then they had to avail their service. But now you can see just using you don't even need your laptop. You can do all your transactions with just your mobile phones. So this is the concept of high-tech banking. Then the next one is e-purse. Now, e-purse means you are given an electronic wallet which can be used for making your payments. That is, it mainly concentrates on the small payments. So, for making small payments, it is difficult to use ATM cards or your checkbooks. So, in this case, you can use e-purse, which is specifically designed for making especially the small payments, even the large payments. And this will help you to store your money easily, and also your security. So your money will be secure, um, and the transaction will be the card holder. E-purse, again, the person will be having an electronic card just like your debit and credit cards, and the person holding it can easily swipe it in your point of sale and make your payments. um, Again, the what are the features of this e-card? It maintains money on card and is used for purchase of goods and services. Then it also relieves the card holder or the e-purse holder from the burden of carrying all these loose cash and the small denominations, coins and everything. And it is also more suitable than the check or debit cards in case of small transactions. Um, then it also has data security through encryption keys. It also has PIN numbers so that you can type in your PIN and then only your amount will be debited. Then it also gives you more privacy and freedom of entering your expenditure. That is, in your checkbook you'll have to write everything, but if you are using e-purse, then all these transactions will be there already in your statement, and so it will be easy for you to follow your expenses. Then the next term is virtual banking. Virtual banking is also known as cyber banking, e-banking, home banking. Everything comes under virtual banking. And it just means that you are given the provision of accessing your banking services virtually. Uh, that is, you need not go to your physical bank for your transactions. Instead, everything is available virtually. And how is this done? That is, every banker will provide an internet banking ID and a password to your all their customers, and we can log in and we can do all the transactions. So through virtual banking, you can secure your loans, or you can pay your bills, you can make a deposit, you can track your account, and almost every transactions. Also, if you have requested, you can request for a check, then a checkbook, or even if you want to track the um, current position of your order, you can do that. So all these things can be done virtually through um, virtual banking. And for all these transactions, you need not go to your old your bank. So that means all your services are available to you instantly. And if you are planning to take a loan, you can go to your bank's website, and then you can directly check all the features available, what are the interest rates that they are providing, what are all the facilities. All these you can check, and also you can compare it with the other banks just by sitting at your home, right? So this is the use of virtual banking, and all the information is available to the customers through your virtual banking. And also whenever you are not active for a few minutes, then this your internet banking account will be automatically logged out. So it also again provides the security to the customers. Then the next one is home banking. That is, you can perform all your transactions or the banking activities directly by telephone, over or through the internet, just by sitting at your home. That is meant by home banking. All the banking transactions can be done, um, and yeah. Um, you can do a wide range of financial transactions again in through home banking. That is, um, it is also referred to as electronic banking or online banking. Then the transactions include any new banking service that you require. You can apply for it, or you can check your balance on your existing account. Then you can transfer your money between two accounts, and all other transactions that can be done through home banking also. Uh, it again almost like virtual banking, or home banking is a part of virtual banking, and it will provide you convenience, speed, and less cost. Then the next one is PC banking. That is using your banking transactions, doing your banking transactions using your personal computer. That is exactly the meaning of PC banking. Again, it is the same as um, your virtual banking and all these things, or PC banking comes again under this virtual banking. Um, so in PC banking again, it helps you from going directly to your bank branch, or to do your transactions. So in PC banking, this PC means personal computer, and when you are on a trip, or you are somewhere else, or if you are at a distant location, then you can do your banking transactions without visiting your home branch. That is what we mean by PC banking. Again, PC banking is providing services 24/7, um, and it includes all your weekends and holidays, and so you no need to wait for the banking hours to do your banking transactions. um, you can pay your bills, or you can take all your services, you can transfer your money, and check your loan balance, or avail new loans. Everything can be done through PC banking. Then the next one is SMS banking or telephone banking. That is, you might have seen, I'm not sure if you know, that is, you can even transfer funds from your account to some other account just using your mobile phone without any sort of application. That is, if your mobile number is registered with your bank account, then just by sending SMS, you can transfer your money from one account to another. And also, you can know your balances, and you can do various transactions using just the SMS system in your bank, in your mobile phone. So this is the main reason why people say that you should always lock your phone, because um if your number is registered with your bank account and if it is not locked, any person can transfer money just by giving instruction to your bank using your registered mobile number. And in SMS banking, the services are operated using both push services and pull messages. So push messages means um, the banker will send you some messages or SMS that helps you to do your transaction, and then you can respond to the same. And there are also pull messages wherein you will take the initiative and you will be sending the message to the bank requesting for some service. Then you also have anytime and anywhere service. As the name suggests, anywhere service means you can do your banking transactions anywhere. That is, these days I hope we already discussed about core banking. That is, all the bank branches are interconnected. So you need not go to your home branch for availing your services. Instead, you can go to any branch. So if you are a South Indian Bank account holder, then you can go to any branches. It may not be your Tevra branch or may not be your home branch. You can go to any branch to avail your service. Every branches will provide you equally on your service, and everyone will be having all your details, or your account details can be accessed from any bank. And this is what we mean by um, anywhere banking. And also it includes even your ATMs, your telebanking, your internet banking, and also the core banking. All these comes under anywhere banking. All these concepts is explained using a single term, that is anywhere banking. I hope all you know all these terms. Uh, Again, the next one is anytime banking. Again, anytime means you have no restriction on your time. That is, it is 24/7. Your telebanking, your ATM services, your internet banking services, your mobile banking services, all these services are available to you around the clock. So you need not wait for the banking hour to do these transactions online. And that is what we mean by anytime banking. Only if you wish to go physically to your bank, then only you need to look for the timing of the bank. Otherwise, almost all transactions can be done online using your high tech or the virtual banking system. That is what we mean by the terminology of anytime banking. That's all. Thank you.